The following episode of Dad vs. Daughter was made possible by a contribution from Asmodee. Hello and welcome to another special unboxing episode of Dad vs. Daughter. I'm Tim the Dad.
I'm Megan the Daughter.
And today we're going to open up Outer Rim.
Yes, so this is a game for bounty hunters, mercenaries, and smugglers for 1 to 4 players.
Yeah, this is from Fantasy Flight and Asmodee. This is kind of a sandbox game in space. If you're familiar with games like Merchants and Marauders or Western Legends, this is a game that's going to be kind of in that type of genre. But we get to be like Han Solo or Boba Fett, and or like IG-88. You know, some of these bounty hunters. Basically, we're going to be working out in the Outer Rim, and we can even fly the Falcon and have Chewie as our co-pilot.
That'd be very cool.
So let's just open it up and see what kind of Star Wars goodness we have.
All right.
All right. I love Star Wars.
Yes.
Love the Falcon. Love the art.
And it's fitting that we're doing this because Star Wars Galaxy's Edge just opened the other day at Disney's Hollywood Studios.
Yes, it did.
So it is kind of Star Wars theming.
Yeah, you can
It looks
see.
really cool.
Yeah, I love Merchants and Marauders and Western Legends. So I'm really looking forward to a sandbox game in the Star Wars universe.
It looks like you've got a bunch of characters. I'm excited. Disney.
It says Disney down
Well, it
there.
is. We own Star Wars now.
We.
I still associate myself. It's fine. Alrighty. I don't think I've really played a sandbox type game before. Because I've not played Merchants and Marauders.
And you have not played Western Legends.
Nope. Little advertisement. Cool. Y'all already probably have this game. So learn to play. Game overview. Using this book. The purpose of the book is to teach new players. It is recommended that players read this book entirely before playing the game. That makes sense. Setup. Choose characters. Character setup. Playing the game. Winning the game. Planning setup. Action steps. Encounter steps. Additional rules. Combat. Personal goals. Jobs. Bounties. Single player game, extended game option, modular map option, and quick reference. So in here are your rules reference, which is a slightly thicker book. So using this reference book.
Foundational rules. You get your players and characters, bartering, bounties, buying cards, cargo.
Characters, it's all alphabetized, which is good.
So this is basically your more in-depth
Glossary.
rules.
Droids.
Trying to figure something out, you just look it up. So that's actually kind of a nice,
That is really nice.
thing. You've got a smaller one that kind of teaches you the game, and then you
And
can
your
look things
dictionary.
up, basically.
Yeah, that's really cool. Winning the game. See frame on page 9. So you kind of have a way to look around. Appendix setup, interpreting cards and abilities, single player rules. Yeah, so there's 20 pages of that, and there's an index on the back there actually too. So
Yeah, I saw
quick
that.
glance.
All right, we got some punch outs.
There you go.
Oh, and they're shrink wrapped.
They are. Alright, so the insert of the box does do the little pop-up dividers. And it is kind of like a blue starry space theme.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of these kind of box inserts because usually end up just throwing them away.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of like Elder Sign,
Yeah.
where you've got that insert that's just kind of it's just not
Yeah.
really good.
Alright, so here's one deck of cards, and it looks like these are all different planet cards here that I have in part of this deck. I'll go ahead and show off. So like there you've got Tatooine, and then on the back it tells you like each objective, encounter, secrets. So we've got a couple of those. Got Naboo. Takodana, am I saying that right? I'm referring to you.
What?
Takodana?
That I don't know.
Is that where Maz was from? Maz Katana? Maybe? I don't know. Nava points?
Is there any Arabish here?
I don't
for you
know.
to translate?
I do.
You're kind of like the Arabish translator
I can
for
translate Arabish for my work.
Mon Calamari.
Lothal. You can get a Lothal cat then. Those are like super popular to buy down there.
What are they?
Lothal cats? I don't know. They're like weird little animals. I think they're in Clone Wars.
The Maelstrom.
Castle.
That doesn't exist anymore.
Does not
It's
exist.
been replaced by Frozen.
Everything's been
Kessel.
replaced by Frozen. It's fine. So, all those. I don't know those.
Ord Mantell. That's mentioned in Empire Strikes Back.
I need to do a rewatch, honestly. It's been a while since I've seen them. I know you can quote them, like word for word, but I only normally end up watching them if they're on, like, TNT. There is actually a marathon on this weekend, too. And then ship cards. So we'll just
like
kind of
slave
break them
one.
up. Just
Those
so
are the
that,
backs.
Yeah, I know. Just so we can, yeah, show them off.
Those are the different decks, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those are cool. I like the artwork on the bottom of, like, the different ships.
There we go. There's the Falcon.
Modified YT 1300 light freighter.
Yep.
Relic of the past. Casino heist. Oh, these are different jobs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Rooting out spies. Rescue from the mines. Jabba's hidden stash.
Because what's on the back of the card? Yeah,
That
it looks
icon,
like
yeah.
the job.
Kessel Run. Can you make it in less than 14 parsecs? So yeah, a couple of those, and then hired help. Need some crew.
And then we have this deck here that's got the little wrench on there. So these are like, there's your weapons, your heavy blaster pistol. Looks like Hans.
It does look like Hans.
Your vibro knife, your blaster rifle, vibro axe, grenade launcher, armored vest, jetpack. That looks like Django's.
Yeah, it does.
Plastoid armor. You get your quad laser cannon, your ion cannon, auto blaster, shield upgrade, maneuvering thrusters, and the improved nav computer.
Alright, so this deck here has some different ones.
There's a bunch of different
Mm-hmm.
cards here. You can see stolen jewels, Mandalorian armor, you get crew, undercover agent. So a lot of neat things there. Proton torpedoes. So yeah, there's a bunch of different decks you're gonna have.
Alright, here we had this one here. So these are like your bounty cards. So going after Greedo. Did he shoot first?
Greedo? Han shot first.
There's Maz. Look, I know some of these. Chewie. Saw Gerrera. And then Wanted Jobs. Interesting. So there was that one. And we had this one. So smuggling compartment, salvage, food supplies, coaxium crystals, droid parts, stolen supplies, stolen weapons, hyperfuel. So a couple different ones
Show these
there.
off.
I did not. I haven't got to that one yet.
Oh, these are numbered.
Yes, I noticed that. I also had play grades, so I got 4 of those. So player turns, action planning, counter steps, and then ways to gain fame and skill tests. That came in that deck as well. Then I also got
3PO.
droid deck. It looks like AI player turn. So a couple of those.
Yeah, this deck here, this is kind of an odd deck, and since I have not played the game and I've not read the rules, I don't know what all this stuff does, but it goes from 92, and then it jumps down. You got 90 to 50s, and then you get your 40s, and then going to your 20s, yeah, your teens,
And
but
singles.
then you've got, you know, 2, and then 1, 1. So 1, 1.
1. Wrong universe. And these are also there, so different characters.
Bosk.
And these are double-sided. Don't know who some of these people are, though.
IG-88, Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Jin.
Jyn Erso.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Are some of these, like, from the books, maybe?
Uh-huh.
Or, like, Clone Wars and stuff?
So Han's wearing the Solo
Mm-hmm.
jacket, but he's got Harrison Ford's face.
He does.
Then you got Billy D.
Yep.
Yeah. Then we have our punch-out boards here, so you can see we've got all these tokens there, and then these are going to fit together. Like you can see, we've got kind of like the puzzle pieces there, and that's going to form that arc that we
Yes.
we showed. So let me go ahead and punch those out, and then we'll show you what the board looks like all together. All right, so the rule book tells you specifically how these pieces are supposed to go together to fit the board. However, I found out, as I was just kind of playing around, that they can go any order that you really want.
Yeah.
They do all fit together because they're cut the same way. But this is the way that the rule book tells you to put it together. You can see we've got everything else punched out in baggies. We did also have these, so we have our little plastic stands for our dudes. Looks like we got, I don't know if these are supposed to be like dice. It's got like
I think they're like dice, yeah.
different things on them. And then you got little white markers there.
Those might go
Yeah,
the board.
they might. Did want to show that they got really cool player, what would you call these? Tokens, I guess.
Yeah, they're really thick cardboard, the nice artwork. They're sabacc shaped.
Yeah,
Card,
they are
card
sabacc
cut.
shaped.
Yeah. So yeah, I got some different people, like we found Leia in here, there's Maz Kanata, there's Hondo Ohnaka, there's a couple different people in here, and there's K2, SO. So, cool stuff.
So let's see, will all those baggies fit in there in the middle part?
Possibly? Because the cards go like that, I'm assuming. If you didn't have baggies, I don't know how you would really be setting this up. They might though. Yeah.
Oh, I think they are going to work.
Actually, that's pretty nice.
So then if we take the board part here, maybe.
It's a little stuff.
I want to be careful because we don't want to
Yeah.
damage anything. And the pieces of the board can go just like that. There's the end pieces. I'll probably spread these out a little
Yeah,
bit.
you probably could.
And the rule books, get our little catalog there.
Voila.
And there you have it. So that is Star Wars Outer Rim from Fantasy Flight and Asmodee. And we will catch you guys next time.
May the force be with you. Bye.
If you would like to support us, you can visit patreon.com/dadvdaughter.
Like and follow us on Facebook to stay current on our show schedule, sneak peeks at future shows, and to interact with us.